Yo, what's good my lovely viewers? I'll let you know right now, this video is a little bit special. This because I have so many recordings and files on this SMP that I had to smash like 8 whole 2-hour recordings together into one video to clear up room. Let me tell you right now, at the time of this recording, it's been almost a week since the end event, and I'm not going to spoil anything of course, but my goodness, things constantly happen and come up. Also, I failed 2 tests and I had to redo them right before the summer holidays. So I didn't have a whole lot of time. But I promise you, from now on, expect more uploads. Yeah, just enjoy. All right, I'm not gonna continue yapping. Just enjoy the video. So, if you saw my last video, you would know that I was working on a new base because this motherfucker, Sneaky, decided to leak the base cores, alright, for a fortune pickaxe, which is so terrible that I don't even understand how any human with a brain agrees to this deal. But I also told you in the last video that I was kind of having a change of heart because building this new base was a nightmare, and I'm not a builder, and I'm not a housewife. And so I thought to myself, who is a housewife, alright? Who would be a good housewife that I could, call up to help me fix this base? And I realized Sneaky was that person, alright? Sneaky was the perfect housewife. And also, Sneaky at this point still didn't know about the whole killing him plot, and my teammate Freaky hadn't logged on in forever. So, what am I supposed to do? All right, I couldn't, at this point, killing him and assassinating him was literally just a waste. It was literally just a loss on my end. And so I finally told Sneaky about the new base, and I sent him cores to it. Which, well, not so much spoiler alert, but as you'll see in this video, that was a pretty good decision, alright? That is like top 3 best decisions I've ever made, because he ended up helping out. Then we got into a call with the feds, which, if you didn't know, is the server owner, and 8K, who is a menace in his own right, alright? He's pretty dangerous player. Me and Sneaky, we got into a call with them, and of course, just like last time, they felt the need to stream what they were doing. And yeah, the Big just straight up revealed that he had completely new gear. Of course, this dude has full netherite, because everyone has full netherite except for me, alright? Because I'm apparently the only trash person on the server, and yeah, there's that, alright? It seems like everybody somehow got a template, and I'm the only one who hasn't found one. And not only that, but he also had a Riptide Trident, so he was kind of just flexing on us, alright? And it wasn't fun at all. Like, I was already pretty dead inside, having to build a whole new base, and then just seeing how far behind we were. Yeah, no, I don't know, bro. This was not a good day for me. Like, it's just beyond depressing seeing this. Like, your heart really sinks and you lose all motivation to play. But unfortunately, the one good thing about me is that I'm built different, I don't give up, and so I didn't let this get to me. Even though he literally killed an Elder Guardian with 0 difficulty in front of my eyes. Like, what is he doing? He's just like spamming his sword here, bro. And like, we all thought it was pretty hilarious that how easy that Guardian went down. Like, it's just like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how far behind Northside is, alright? And how nobody has fucking logged on onto the server still. It's horrible. Knowing that I needed to get a template, I decided, you know what? It's about time to find a Bastion in Nether and loot it, alright? I had pretty decent armor, alright, so actually I did not have pretty decent armor. This armor barely had any good enchantments, but I thought, you know what? How hard can it be? How hard can it be to loot a Bastion? As it turned out, very difficult. Very, very difficult, alright? Now, granted, at first it went pretty well. I drank some fire wrist before going in and made my way into the Bastion very carefully, being very, very cautious. I boated down, grabbed some loot, and I was already dodging death. Like, look, like, what? Like, this is insane, bro. Like, this is like the game doing an assassination attempt on me. Like, just like it sometimes feels like there's a god in the real world, it also sometimes feels like there's a god in Minecraft. Like, how, like, in what circumstance does a piglin with a bow pull up behind you and try to shoot you into lava? I don't know how I survived here, but obviously my heart was going a million miles per minute, which is not a good start. And then, bro, like, watch this back-to-back near-death shit. Like, bro, this is the moment where I understood that I'm not meant for this Bastion life. Look at this! Like, I'm actually impressed. Like, even like, looking at this footage, how did I survive? How did I survive this? This has to be like top 10 clutches of all time, and it was for nothing. Because just look at this. Look at this. I built myself in. I attempted to build up because I was like, yeah, I gotta leave this place. Obviously, like, I'm getting my ass beat. So I attempted to leave. Yep. Yeah, of course. You know, why would I live, right? Right? Like, why would I live? That would be the good outcome, alright? That would make me happy, but like, why would I be happy, alright? Why would the game let me be happy? Of course I die here. So yeah, I was obviously extremely upset, and literally, like, this footage that you're seeing right now, I was crashing out in the call with Sneaky, and I kind of wanted to show you, like, the actual audio for it, but obviously Sneaky doesn't want his voice to be heard, so I'll just take it out. But just know I was actually like even I was surprised by how mad I was. Like, I was tweaking out, like I was laughing and shit. It was like I turned into the Joker basically. I was actually in absolute disbelief. And Sneaky gave me some new diamond gear, and oh right, this is also another crazy thing. Look at what he's done to the base. Bro has actually mined out a huge area. By the way, if you're wondering why the footage is blurry, I made the stupid mistake to build down to bedrock. I don't know why I did this, because bedrock can be tracked, alright? And even though at this point I didn't think that would be an issue, because I didn't think that we would have players who would be willing to track bedrock, I can now confirm, as of the time of recording my voice right here, people are definitely willing to track bedrock. Like, not only willing, like, they are like, well, one player in particular is actually, anyway, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but let's just say the big SMP has turned into the donut SMP. So I kind of have to not show bedrock and like blur everything, and yeah. And then me and Sneaky, we decided to take a break and get on some PvP. So this is some footage of us PvPing. I'm kind of teaching him, because the thing is, like, the most important thing in an SMP, especially if you're not good at PvP, is to train how to escape dangerous scenarios. So that's kind of what I was doing here. I was kind of teaching him how to not necessarily kill me, but just escape me by using as many resources as he possibly could. So basically learning to pearl away, use all his pearls, use as many gapples as possible until basically his armor breaks. And yeah, I mean, he's getting better and better. So I think Sneaky likes the idea of him being an escapist. Wow, look at this. Yep, that's right. I tried going for a round 2 in the Bastion, thinking the way it went out before was just too sad and tragic. Thinking that this time I would quote-unquote lock in. Unfortunately, this Bastion was the equivalent of O-Block, because the brute slid on me immediately. This little gang R-word resulted in me crashing out in rage for a second time, realizing I wasn't gonna have netherite during the end event. Because let's fucking face it, I didn't even get to loot a chest that could have had an upgrader in it, and it's not even certain that there would have been an upgrader there in the first place. Like, what's the spawn rate? Like 10%? Isn't it like a 10% chance? Yeah, I couldn't even loot one Bastion. Like of course I wasn't gonna get a fucking template, bro. Oof, yeah, this was this was a pretty annoying experience, if you can't already tell. Like, anyway, so yeah, after dying again in a Bastion, I somehow decided to log on and grind up all my gear again, because I mean, you know, I have a YouTube channel. I have to kind of like record everything that happens, and the end event hadn't happened yet, and I was like, I felt like I had to do something, but I did not have any motivation. I was feeling like crap, and the day in school had also been crappy, so I was just not in a good mood at all. But this legend, Sneaky, had actually been cooking. He had been building like elevators, you know, the ones with soul sand and magma, so that you can like get up like out of the base and down. He had actually been working on it, which lifted my mood a bit, and he even built this redstone door thingy, which I don't really know why he did. Like, we really did not need that, but I mean, I guess he just did to flex, show off his redstone skills. And yeah, I mean, he even set up this nice little enchantment table room, and yeah, I know it seems very stupid that this footage is blurred. Like, I get that, but it's just, try to picture it, okay? Try to picture it, alright? You just cannot see the bedrock, I'm sorry. Like, I know that my ops are gonna be flooding to this video, trying to like figure out the base and shit, so you'll just have to deal with this. And yeah, then we got into another call with the Big, and again, this dude starts to stream what's going on. Like, holy bro, like, can you stop this is like the equivalent of someone posting stories on Instagram to flex. Like, just cut it out. Like, we get it, bro. You're better than us, you're richer than us, all right? You have a functional team, unlike us, all right? We get it, all right? So yeah, this is what he was willing to show live on the base. I mean, at the time I had no idea how big their base was here. I didn't really know much, so to speak, but yeah, I mean, it looked like a pretty cool base. And yeah, look at this absolute downfall of my character. What am I doing? I'm literally collecting kelp for Sneaky and dropping it down the elevators. Bro, can you, like, there was a time where I had literally I had traded with villagers to get like free diamond armor basically, and now I'm just here helping Sneaky with housewife tasks. Oh my actual god, this was a downfall. I also decided that during this time I should try to get material for PvP gear stuff, because that was like the only thing I was even slightly motivated to do at this point. So I swung by a mine shaft to get some cobwebs for PvP, and I actually ended up getting a lot of cobwebs, so it was kind of worth it. And then here is some footage of me PvPing the Big, and now I actually kind of have a collection of fights with SMP members, but if I had to rank them, I'd say Murderum was the toughest. Me and the Big were very, very, very close in terms of skill. I'd say almost basically equals. Maybe I'm slightly better or he's slightly better depending on the day or, you know, just the circumstance. But yeah, very equal between the two of us. And Sneaky, well, he's learning, alright? He's learning, he'll get better. And just so you know, he's the best that he's ever been. So yeah, there's that. Like, he can actually like use strategies and use totems correctly and pearl away and stuff, like, which he could not do before, so that is a huge improvement on his part. Alright, so 2 days later I decided to build a gold farm, since I wanted golden apples for PvP kits I was making for myself. And of course, since my intellect is superior to most human beings, I ended up forgetting to bring flint and steel to light a portal on the roof, getting stuck there. I got into a call with the Big and we ended up arguing if he should teleport me away. The Big is the server owner and he wants the BigSMP to be a traditional and vanilla, so he wasn't thrilled at the idea of teleporting me at all. But then something insane happened. After agreeing to TP me to spawn rather than to my base, he somehow completely fucked up and teleported me right under him. In a panic, he told me not to check the cords while he desperately tried to TP me elsewhere, and at first I agreed, since it wasn't really fair to me to... It wasn't really fair to me to... It wasn't... Oh my god. Oh, speak correctly, please. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Since it wasn't really fair to check after he had helped me. But, of course, Damn, bro! Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened to me, but my brain is just not working. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about it. But curiosity got the best of me. And in the last second, I managed to capture the cords to where it was. Literally, like this is almost like this is almost like, what's the word, bro? Like, this is unreal, bro. Like, literally, like, 3 literal frames. You can see the cords in 3 literal frames. I don't think you understand how lucky I was to have pressed the cords at this time. It was literally back to back, alright? And yeah, I mean, it was so fast that at the time, like, when I was in game, I actually didn't see the cords, but I kind of saw that I captured them on footage, which was interesting to say the least. So yeah, this was a big thing for us. I mean, for Northside, this was like one of the biggest advantages we had ever had over the feds ever, because if the big was in his base at this time, which we weren't really sure of at first, then we could actually find their base, alright? And yeah, I mean, they had no idea, like, the big had no idea that I had secretly snatched the cords, because, you know, I said that I was being honest with him and stuff. But yeah, then he teleported me to spawn, and I kind of just tried to make my way back. Well, I mean, he actually did TP me to Sneaky eventually, so I wouldn't have to take the long way back. But yeah, he basically said that this was an exception, and that he would never do anything like this again. Even though, I feel like, bro, if you're stuck on the nether roof, there is literally nothing you can do, like, especially if you don't have the right materials. Like, sure, if you had like some TNT machine thingy, you know, the one that can actually break bedrock, then you could probably get out, but otherwise you are like basically cooked, and like there's nothing you can do. Okay, so I don't know why I started recording this late, but basically I couldn't help myself. Having the course to the Fed's supposed base was very exciting, and me and Sneaky just had to see what this was about. And on our way there, not even that far from our old portal, we found, well, this. Like, what? This looks like some kind of old colony, and it was very disturbing seeing something like this set up so close to our old portal. Like, did they find it? Like, it was very weird. And what was even weirder was that it was basically abandoned. Like, there were literally 2 farms and 1 house. So yeah, there's that. But Sneaky claimed that this was Miami's old base, which makes perfect sense, because I don't think the feds would just build something random like this just in the middle of nowhere. There are also the neutrals. Like, it's important not to forget about them. There have been neutrals on this server for a while, and I don't know, man, they just don't really seem... I haven't seen a single neutral player since the first episode, alright? Like, literally. And that was Patadison for like 3 seconds, alright? But yeah, I mean, Sneaky was way too scared to pull up, so I had to go alone, and I tried to record, play Minecraft, and stream on Discord at the same time. And unsurprisingly, the footage became very laggy, and like my computer actually did just break down and stopped working halfway through, so I had to kind of just record, because obviously recording is the top priority, so that like I could actually show things on my channel and stuff, and then maybe show the recording to Sneaky later, so, you know, he couldn't watch any live. What's worse is that the big logged on for a few seconds during this time, and so I had to tread very carefully, but I ended up finding a random island at the cords, and I found a stone button carefully hidden away amongst some grass. I had definitely found their base, because basically this stone button was basically like exactly where the cords were at. So like, it seemed very promising. And Sneaky even confirmed, because like he had been on a call with the feds when I wasn't there, because I don't know, like I guess the feds were trying to strip Sneaky away from me or something, so they had been in calls where I wasn't in. And Sneaky had basically confirmed that, yeah, they had some kind of button, I don't know, bro, some kind of like elevator button, redstone activated okay, calm down. A redstone button elevator activator. I don't know, that's what I'm gonna call it. Like, you get what I'm saying, bro. You press the button and you enter an elevator. So I decided to make a strategical move and log off at the island, which was very risky because now I had to be careful and make sure that the feds wouldn't be online like at all during this time. So before I entered the SMP, I would have to make sure that the Big or 8K weren't logged on, because there's a chance that I might have just, you know, logged on right above their base, and you know, they could have seen my name tag and whatnot. Oh my god. Why is there just fucking slime here? What the hell? Oh wait, that's my loot. Never mind. Bipolar? Bipolar melon plum? What the fuck? No. I don't want to change the signs. This is actually straight edge mending. Feather falling. Sharpness. Alright, they got some villagers. This is a cool base. Oh, yo, what is going on, bro? I mean, griefing is allowed. Holy shit. Okay, low-key, they got a lot of stuff. Oh, they got a lot of slime. There's gotta be like some slime farm here. Wait, do they have invis? Bro, of course they don't have invis, bro. Ominous bottle. Yo, this is so crazy, bro. I actually feel like I'm on like a... Oh, hell no. Oh wait, they haven't filled these chests yet. Okay, they filled the chests, but only to a certain extent. If they log on now, I am so fucking screwed. I can't stay here for long. I have to check this out quickly and I have to be gone. I have to be gone. Okay, so they got an enchanting table here. Oh, this is their farm! Infestation potion deposit, okay. This is their sugarcane farm. Alright, pretty nice, standard sugarcane farm. I don't know if I should press this button. I think this button maybe activates the farm or something. Is this the elevator? What is this? What is this? Oh, okay, they got a farm here. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared, guys. You have no idea. Wait, they got an unbreaking mending shield? Oh, I'm taking that. Are you kidding me? No one has to know. I'll just replace it with a regular shield. Make him tweak out. Make him tweak out. Okay, pretty nice farm. I'm leaving though. Pretty nice farm, but I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Alright, well, I'm not getting into there. Oh, they got an upgrader. Oh, I'm taking that. I don't even care. I'm taking that. Do they have another upgrader, do you think? Or is this their only one? I don't know, I kind of feel bad stealing their only upgrader, I'm not gonna lie. That kind of feels like a scummy move. Oh, because the thing is, the only reason I know where their base is because I fucked up and they helped me. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I can't do it. I can't do it, I'm sorry. I can't be this much of a pussy. Do they have another upgrader? Surely this isn't their only upgrade. Alright, you know what? I'll give it back to them. I'll give it back to them if they don't have another one. How about that? What the hell? Nah, this is actually insane. This is a really advanced place, bro. Yo, I'm actually not even joking, bro. This is the craziest shit. I feel kind of scummy, I'm not gonna lie. I feel pretty scummy, actually. Because I feel pretty scummy because I'm the one who got stuck on the nether roof, and he's the one who accidentally teleported me, like, under their base. So I feel kind of scummy. But why wouldn't they put their upgrade? Nah, you know what? That's their fault, bro. If the upgrader was so valuable to them, they would have put it in their ender chest. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Oh yeah, and by the way, the next video is the end event. I know, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. Remember, 10 push-ups, stay tuned, and I'll see you, bro. You're gonna wanna stick around.